Today I want to introduce you to one of the tougher ideas. So we'll work on it. We're going to do a lab next class. It's the idea of what acceleration is in physics. First, let's go back to what we've been doing, we've been knowing. Think of the ticker tape lab. Here's a cart in constant velocity, just moving along, steady, steady, steady. Each time interval, the displacement's the same. The speed, displacement over time, velocity is constant. Let's suppose we put the track on a ramp now. Do you think the speed will be constant? What's your experience when you go downhill? I think you can see the speed's not constant. Now the particle diagram would show the displacement increasing over time, because in each time interval we go farther, we're going faster. I think you can also imagine what happens if you make the fancy word is inclined plane steeper. The word we use in English mostly is hill, ramp. So we put it on a steeper ramp, and what do you think? Did it speed up more or less? Speed up more. That's what happens when you go on steeper hills. So acceleration is when the velocity changes with time. Just like velocity was change in displacement divided by time, acceleration is change in velocity divided by time. How much you speed up or slow down each second. It's also a vector. If you remember, velocity and displacement were vectors too. Velocity is an easy vector. The direction of a velocity vector is the direction you move. In this case, the cart's going down the hill. That's the direction of the velocity vector, down the hill. Now, we have to be careful in physics because in common words we say, oh, that's speeding up. You might think, oh, that's positive acceleration. What do you think happens going up the hill? Oh, it slowed down. Maybe that's negative acceleration. Pay close attention. There's a little different rule that we use in physics. What we say is there's a connection between the direction of acceleration and the direction of velocity. When you go down the hill, the velocity vector is the direction you're moving, and you're speeding up. So when you go down the hill, both velocity and acceleration are in the same direction. When you go up the hill, you slow down. Well, the way you're going is up the hill, so velocity is up the hill. And now what we do is we say that the acceleration is in the opposite direction. When you slow down, velocity and acceleration are in opposite directions. Next class, we're going to have a lab where you'll measure and find the acceleration of a cart on a ramp.